are you? And how did you get in here?
This place is amazing. The air is pristine. And the water. My mother told stories about a place like this. A protected land with people that never have to leave, that never have to change who they were. What reason do you have to reveal your secret to the world?
I am not a woman who enjoys repeating herself. Who are you?
I have many names. My people call me Khan, but my enemies call me Namor.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Charles and I do reviews of movies, trailers, series, and today I'm going to be reviewing Wakanda Forever. But this video is to be in two segments: spoiler review and non-spoiler review. The spoiler review is going to come later down the video. But so if you want to just see, a spoiler-free review of it, you can see that, and after you've watched the movie, you can check out the non-spoiler review section of the video. What a movie! But before I start, I want to address the controversy of #recast T'Challa controversy. When I heard of the death of Chadwick Boseman in 2019, I was firmly do not recast, because I felt it was going to be disingenuous, and it looked as if Disney and Marvel and Kevin, they really didn't care about character like that, and for a character that iconic, and it was made. T'Challa was already iconic on his own, but Chadwick also made it more iconic. It was as if he was made for the role. So I think it was disingenuous to recast him. But as time went on and the world changed and everything changed, I jumped ship to the recast group, and I was firmly on the recast group until opening day when I watched the movie, and I understand now why they didn't recast. I understand the don't recast people, but I saw a comment where he said, someone said that Ryan was not the best person for the movie because he felt that Ryan was too emotionally invested in the movie, that if you just remove your emotions in it, that why are they taking that away from talented black actors? And to an extent I agree with that it would be a huge opportunity for another black actor to fill in the hole, or to beat T'Challa. But then I have to look at this thing. I think Ryan Coogler is so invested in this movie and invested in this character. He got it right. And let's not forget, Chadwick was his friend. Imagine after your friend dies, you are being forced to work with the person's replacement. Even if the person is the kindest, nicest, most talented person on earth, his predecessor was you would never there's that attachment to it. And the way they handled this movie, in my opinion, was perfect. It was so good. It was very respectable to the black community, to Chadwick's family, to even the character of T'Challa. And I don't want to dive into spoiler review. A lot of you might disagree with me, and I'd like to know your thoughts on the comment section. But this is my opinion, and I feel he did the best with what he had. Because let's just be sincere, if they didn't recast, if they recasted, people would complain. If they didn't recast, people would complain. There was nothing they would have done to please people. I just feel what they did was the best thing they could have done, and they executed it perfectly. the theme of grief, colonialism, and vengeance was very predominant in the movie, and it was done wonderfully well. I love the fact that it showed how things that happened generations ago still affect how we do things, how we say things, and the generation doesn't have to be 50 years ago, 20 years ago. Things that happened like 5 years ago, 6 years ago still affect us, especially when it's emotional things, like grief and stuff like that. And we don't talk about it a lot, but I love the fact that Phase 4 has focused on, I think, grief mostly. You can, if you're to sum up the whole of Phase 4, grief and learning to move forward. The movie was amazing, hands down the best Phase 4 movie. Like, the second is not even close to it. That's how good Wakanda Forever is. It's so good. And I also remember a comment that somebody said that it's so unfortunate that Wakanda Forever was so good in a sea of mediocrity, which is kind of true. But it was really good. The production design was so amazing. There's this particular scene. I don't spoil it, but there's a particular scene. The production design was so good with the music they added to it. So good. Production costume. Ruth, she outdid herself again. Everybody's costume was very distinct. Dora Milaje, the Talukans, Namor, everybody had a distinct costume and perfect costume. The direction, Ryan Coogler, he outdid himself. I think the only problem I have is just in the writing and a little bit of pacing issues, just towards the second act, towards the middle part, which made it feel like the movie was too long. There was only a scene actually where I was like, so boring, I'm bored. Like, I just wondered if I could fast forward, I would have fast forwarded the scene. But all in all, a wonderful movie. Found a way, I don't know how, but they found a way to surpass the first Black Panther. The standouts for this movie, without even a question, is Tenor Huerta, I hope I pronounced it right, as Namor, and Angela Bassett as Ramonda. But I'll talk about that in the non-spoiler review. In conclusion, the movie was almost perfect in 9.5 over 10. The best movie of Phase 4, the best movie Marvel has made since Infinity War. Yeah, the best movie Marvel has made since Infinity War. I really hope you guys check it out, and I would like to know your thoughts on this spoiler review part of it. But I really enjoyed the movie. It's very enjoyable. You can rewatch it as many times as possible. It has very good watchability factor. Now for the spoiler review. Woo! So many notes, so much to talk about. Okay, let's start with the opening scene. Josh Chadwick. You can't do that with a recast. I'm sorry, I'm bringing it back again, but you can't do that with a recast. The Marvel intro was the first time I've gone to a cinema and everyone was quiet, and not quiet out of, oh my god, this movie is so boring. Like, even when the movie is boring, somebody will be pressing their phone or eating too loudly, or people will be talking. But for the opening scene, everywhere was just quiet, out of respect for Chadwick Boseman, and actually it showed the impact he had. It was very, very moving part, and the post-credit scene. But when I saw it, I was so happy. T'Challa lives again. He lives again. The MVP of this movie, Angela Bassett. Woo! Woo! I mean, Angela Bassett is a goddess. She's arguably one of the most beautiful and talented human beings on earth. Oh! Her death, when she died, when she was about to die, or rather she died, and Riri, we checked out Riri, like, Riri was brought back. We all thought, yes, they can't kill Bassett, they can't kill Ramonda. No, they can't. When she died, she ate this movie up. She ate this movie up. Most especially the scene she had. Almost every scene was good. I was just about to say that my best scene was the scene with her and Okoye, and then I remembered the UN scene, and then I remembered Namor's scene. Like, every scene was so good. Angela Bassett has earned her Academy Award nomination, but sincerely speaking, she deserves to win. She needs to be the first Marvel character, a Marvel actor for a Marvel movie to be nominated for an Academy. She was so good. Angela Bassett was so good as Ramonda. I really pray they give her Academy, because her supporting actress Academy, she deserves it. My next character is T'Challa. It was so nice seeing him. It was really nice seeing him, and the actor is the perfect combination of Lupita and Chadwick. Perfect. It was. And I also like the fact that with him, with T'Challa back with his son named T'Challa that is back, there's a possibility, more possibility now that he's going to date Storm. Because, you know, when Disney got the rights to X-Men back, I was so sad that I was going to see T'Challa have to break up with Nakia for Storm. Or with this, it works. It was really nice. He only came for the mid-credit scene and for less than 10 minutes, but he's my second best character, man. My second best character. The next is Shuri. See, Kevin Feige, please give Wanda, Shuri, Peter Parker, and Thor, take them to therapy, please. Please take them to therapy. The first movie, she lost her dad and kind of like an uncle and her cousin. The second movie, she lost her brother, she lost her mother in a space of a year. Oh, and I love that. You know, when Ramonda died, I was really angry that why would they just kill her off? Was it just for shock, for shock value? But the script was so smart in that, the way they positioned it was actually a very smart thing to do, because we needed Shuri to be in the hate space of so much hate and vengeance and anger that she was willing to kill Namor, and then to be able to come back from that show them who you are. When I heard it in the trailer, I thought it was about her being the Black Panther, but I'm so happy that it was about her being the sister of T'Challa, because that's what T'Challa would have done. He has done it. He did it he didn't let vengeance consume him in Civil War. So I loved that so much. And at that moment, to me, that was the moment I felt she truly deserved to be the Black Panther. The next is Namor. He was so good. Initially, he was down in my list because he killed Ramonda. But as time went on, I was like, Teno Queta. He needs to be moved up. He needs to be bumped up. It was so good. So good. It was electric. He has this charisma. I don't know. She was dramatic, funny, scary, romantic. He was so good. So good. I can't wait to see more of Namor and the Talukans. The Okoye is my next. She had more to do, and I love the fact that Nakia Guerrero had the opportunity to flex her acting skills when she was fired. Sister, she can act. And the Dora Milaje, we knew she could do her fighting. So Dora Milaje saying that bridge fight. We see you, Dana. We see you. She was so good. Almost everybody in this movie was so good, but Dana was so good that when they fired her, I did said ate the scene up. For her to be able to stand and match Bassett in that scene. Then she's Nakia. She didn't really have much to do in this movie, sincerely speaking. Like, I almost always forget her, but she's Lupita Nyong'o. Lupita Nyong'o will always eat. All you need, just give her what to do and she will eat it up. But she didn't really have much to do in this movie, sincerely speaking. She didn't have much to do. But I don't know why they don't give her a fight scene. Please, Ryan Coogler, give Lupita Nyong'o a fight scene. Give her a memorable fight scene. She's a badass. Let her be a badass. But the third movie, she has much to do, but they have much to do. The next is Ross and Val. I was shocked, pleasantly shocked to see Val. I did not expect it. They could have done without their storyline, sincerely speaking. They could have done that. I'm not saying it was I enjoyed it, it was good, but they could have done without it. Made the movie longer, but it's MCU, so they're building continuity, which was nice, but still dragged the movie down a little bit. The next is Namora and Atuma. They are just your bland. They were your bland henchmen. Very colorful, nice fight scenes. So especially Atuma versus Okoye, but bland henchmen, which is understandable. The movie was packed. Mbaku and Riri, I love them, but their job in the movie was basically comic relief. They're basically the comic relief characters. But it's different. It was nice for you. I would say the movie was a downer, but it was the more dramatic, sad part of the MCU. So it was really nice having the comic relief, and they delivered on all the jokes. They did a good job. They delivered on all the jokes. Enjoyable, but basically comic relief. Oh yeah, I thought Riri's it was very nice seeing her fly, and I love the fact that she's very distinct. I feel she has a distinct personality from Iron Man. She's not just black female Iron Man. She's more, and I can't wait to see what Dominic Thorne is going to do in her series. I'm really excited. I really did give 2 F's about the series before, but after watching this movie, I really cannot wait for the series. She's going to eat. Before I conclude, I just want to add that my best scene, with the exception of every single scene Bassett was in, my best scene was the third act. That's when she was Black Panther and fought against the Talukans. The music they used, Ludwig Göransson. I've been listening to the whole soundtrack and the score on repeat since I watched the movie. So good. So So, conclusion: the movie was A plus, 9.5 for a time. So rewatchable, very enjoyable, respectable, and it was such a good movie. It was a really good movie, and it was really needed after the somewhat crappy things that that Marvel has been giving us lately. It was really, and very underwhelming things they've been giving us. It was really nice seeing Marvel go back to its roots. So I really enjoyed this movie. In conclusion, my rating for the movie is a 9.5, as I've said before in my spoiler review. 9.5, solid 9.5, very enjoyable and loving. I enjoyed myself watching the movie. Cried like twice, but this is a good. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video and the movie on the comment section. Please subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next one.